And so then you were both involved in the sort of famous Agueroooo goal that won the league. Where
Sort of involved, weren't we, Owen?
all right,
Well, yeah.
involved-ish.
Well, I was sat on the bench for the game,
Yeah.
and of course, Manchester United were winning at the time, and we knew from somebody sat by the bench that QPR were,
A goal up.
a goal up. And then I always remember our game finishing, and then someone said, "Oh, QPR have scored." I was like, "Oh no!" But surely it's in injury time. And then a few of the lads came off and said, "What's the score?" And the same fella said, "QPR have scored." And we were sort of like, "Yeah, we know, but is the game finished yet?" And he goes, "No, they've scored again." And then
You mean Man City have scored again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that was it. Sorry, yeah, Man City have scored,
Yeah.
and then Man City have scored again.
again.
We thought it was the same fella saying the same goal.
So you thought that was the equaliser, not the winner?
Yeah.
And where were you at the moment that the winner went in?
Probably standing on the touchline. We all were just all around the bench area.
Where was Fergie?
Yeah. Same.
Next to you?
Yeah, everyone was in the same place.
What was said?
It
Like,
just
what
nothing.
happens
That's
in
the
that
thing. I mean, until you touch down and even get back to the training ground, there can't have been, any words said. It's just total disappointment.
Really? On the flip side, you were at the stadium because you were a City player at that time. You weren't involved in this squad.
For whatever reason, I just remember Yaya Toure and myself. We had walked back through the tunnel back into the dressing room, which is your first right straight away, and then we were watching it like on these screens here with the kit man Chappie, and we just saw it kind of materialise, and then he scored, and everybody just straight out the door, straight onto the pitch, and it was just mayhem. And I just think, people always see the players and Aguero, but what that meant to all the staff and all the other people involved, it was just utter chaos. And that's football, the roller coaster of emotions is just sometimes unbelievable. And just for Sergio and for Yaya and all those people at Manchester City, it was just such a great way to finish a difficult season.
And what's it like as a player in a title race at this stage with sort of 4 or 5 games to go, where every decision, every missed shot, every poor back pass or whatever can be crucial to not just that game but the entire season? Do you thrive on it? Do you buckle? Do some players buckle?
Well, the two teams involved aren't buckling, are they, at the moment? If anything, it focuses your attention. I think, Liverpool, everyone said they were having a wobble, but they never were. They're winning games left, right and centre. Your attention sharpens, and any one game now costs you everything. One bad game in the Champions League, you're out. One bad game in the league, you're out of it. And when managers and people say that you never look at other results and things like that, well, it's sort of semi-true halfway through the season because it'll always sort of even itself at the end. But now, do you think anyone's not watching that game and screaming for the other team? They'll be both watching each other. And obviously Liverpool now are desperate for somebody to do them a favour.
Sir Alex used to always talk about, in the big games, concentration. That's the one thing everybody could play, the tactics were good. The one thing you just wanted a bit more, and that, like Mo says, concentration just sharpens your focus. And the better players make less mistakes. I know they're more talented, but they make less mistakes. And this Manchester City and Liverpool have been absolutely unbelievable. They just, it's just a shame, really, one of them is not going to win the Premier League.